So I think I'm going to be hosting you up, Devin. So you'll have 1 week where you won't have. Fuck, you know what? Just bring him in. Bring him in with you.
He doesn't have one. He doesn't have an Oculus. Well, he has one, but he has the one. Hey, X's. Acting like we didn't fucking see you.
We are live.
Which one did you put? The 5 or the 10?
The 10.
It was 10.
Oh, look, they say shit now. Look, Chris says me there.
You didn't see what I typed?
Steve.
No.
Batman.
I saw the fucking 3 dots. That was it.
Seems like a waterboard is going to come up and now just talk to somebody.
Yeah. I think it's fun to close the window, though. Can you close the chat window?
It's really cool, yeah.
Now doesn't want to come up for me. It closes, but it doesn't open.
When Magic's written the Da Vinci Code in the chat. And
How do I?
Yes, we can.
My husband and I made it through casual mode and veteran mode. And I got all the relics.
Yeah.
I like that one hidden one. In the beginning,
So I heard they got a new.
How do I get quickly when they shot me up in the booth? How do I get out of the booth?
Oh, come over here.
There's like a new Halloween course coming up for Walkabout.
Oh, fuck yeah.
For 19th?
Yeah, Widows,
19th.
Walkabout.
I was in here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's right
Yeah,
there. Oh
it's
my
gonna be
god.
good.
That looks fun.
Wait. Okay, but how do I get out of here?
Now you go in this corner here.
And then up to the
Behind you?
front.
The Vagabond.
So right here.
For
Click on your Oculus
like,
button.
reveal of it.
Right on.
Damn.
You're right.
There
There you go.
You really
That's
get
right.
lost in the theater.
I bet.
Was I squatting?
Seriously, hey.
I hate that.
Oh, my
when
shit's fucked up.
squatting.
When can I ask
Flashing.
you?
So, do you have your new one?
How do you like
Yeah.
it?
How you like it?
Like your outfit.
It's alright, I guess.
Doe.
It's like flashing and being weird. Why is everyone staring?
Well, I'm wondering if it's doing better facial recognition, but it.
No, it doesn't have any facial. It's not supposed to.
It
doesn't have facial,
Ah, let me finish my sentence. Gosh.
I was gonna say if it included
It's
facial.
like I was wearing my headset and all of a sudden my face was all wet. What the fuck?
Yeah, I
say we
mean,
take care
where
of
can I get one
know
of
you got
those?
shambles.
Wow.
See, it's
Colin standing out the outside the window.
Oh, might as well hit the 5 minutes. We'll get this started and we'll get this over with.
It's literally another minute for the 5 minute.
Or just do
Yeah,
the 1
see
minute.
from
We'll get
here,
this
I
fucking
can
done.
see the green screen from here. Like it's showing me the green screen.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
Just
Like
you.
I see the green screen. I keep seeing like backgrounds. Yeah.
Bless you.
It's flashing everything for me.
Gimme.
I read that there was like a lot of people were saying it was really glitchy and stuff, so I'm sure it will
All right,
be all
I'll
worked
pop
out.
over in the venues real quick and see if anyone's interested.
We just put the 1 minute up, Crow.
Yeah, that's fine.
I missed my fucking introduction. See if I give a shit.
Your introduction?
Well, the introduction of me, smartass.
Well, I think X has had a really good point. Unless the motherfuckers come in here and the show's already going, they're just going to walk out.
I'm still waiting for X's to do the intro.
Hell
Yeah,
no. Absolutely not. I was not hired for that job.
Awesome intro.
10 minutes left, or 10 seconds left.
King Nothing vanished, it said. do.
live from the Unknown Theater. Tonight it is Binge Nation with your host, Renee, Dark Wolf, and that asshat, Colin.
How come Dark? That's only Dark.
Because you won't tell us his real name. Get rid of this. Get rid of that. Where'd the other motherfucker thing go?
Always laughing. I'm trying to do my job.
I know.
love it.
He's already fucking
I
with you.
absolutely love it. Welcome, everybody, to this week's episode of Binge Nation, our weekly show where we talk about movies and TV shows. Given the fact that it is still October, we are doing horror / bullshit pinhead movie / Halloween themed shit for the month. And I'd like to welcome my co-hosts Dark Wolf and Win Magic / Renee, the Chewy slasher.
It sounds like you're in the lament configuration, right?
No, I'm not. Oh, she's mad at me. I meant to say Chewy Chaser instead of Chubby Chaser.
I thought you said Chewy Slasher.
That's what I did say, but then I'm like, no, she doesn't really slash him. She chases him. So.
Either or is fine. Both are true.
Another warm welcome to everybody watching at home on all of the streaming things that we stream on that I can't seem to remember every week. Thank you very much for watching. It is very much appreciated. So this week we are talking about, for some reason, the original Hellraiser and the remake that they did either this year or last year.
2022.
Yeah, 2022.
So these were both rough watches for me. I picked them because I was like, I remember hearing they were really popular when I was younger, and I used to watch nothing but horror movies, and I never got into Hellraiser. I never saw the point to it, and I'm kind of glad that I didn't watch it when I was a kid, because I had enough disappointing shit happen when I was younger that would have just been like the fucking cherry on the top for me.
I actually prefer Hellraiser 2 over the first Hellraiser.
Okay. Is it really better, though?
I mean, I when I was a kid, I liked it. I'm just saying. When I was growing up, Hellraiser was a big deal. It's probably not nowadays, but as far as between the two, though, Hellraiser 2, I thought was a better movie, and then they just progressively got worse and worse after that.
So they started low, went high, and then just fucking plummeted?
So if you're going to watch Hellraiser movies, stick with 1 and 2 and skip the rest.
Well, I mean, one didn't really set the bar real high.
I mean, I got
Hellraiser
serious.
1 is a legend of the 80s. Come on.
I got serious Little Shop of Horrors vibes watching the first one. Except instead of feeding a plant. No, I said vibes. I didn't say it was like I got. Instead of feeding a plant, he was feeding a little motherfucker who came up out of the floor and whose face looked like wood.
Right. Well, and this was also. I mean, part of it might also be this was Clive Barker's directorial debut as well.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. So this is the first movie he ever directed.
Ouch.
So,
I don't mean to be an asshole. I really don't. But, I really, really loved watching horror movies when I was younger. I never got scared by them, but I liked seeing other people's reactions to it. Like, I would watch people jump. I'm just like, maybe I've got no fucking soul. I don't know. But I never jumped watching horror movies. I never hid. I never covered my eyes. But I don't know. I think like once I got out of like high school, it's like I've almost been disappointed with anything horror that I've watched since then. If I was watching it for the first time, I used to watch Nightmare on Elm Street when I was a kid. I'll still watch them now, but
it's also it's also hard going back if you've never seen it back in the day. It's hard going back and watching a movie that was made 30 years ago.
Yeah.
And then because you're now you're at this point in your life, you're comparing it to everything that's been made in the last 20 years.
1987 was a couple more than 30 years ago.
Okay, whatever. 40 years ago.
It was like 5 when it came out.
I was 5. Which is when I saw The Exorcist.
It was 87, right? So.
It was 87, the year I graduated high school.
So if it came out in 87, that was the year I saw The Exorcist for the first time.
A little bit.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. I saw The Exorcist for the first time.
Which was a better movie.
Yes, it absolutely. I will fucking give you that.
Tell you what, man, Exorcist. I saw Exorcist when I was a kid, man, and that movie gave me freaking nightmares. So, I mean, nowadays it probably wouldn't, but when I was a kid watching it, I mean,
no, it was better because it made sense.
But this one did. This one scared me when I for whatever reason. I mean, I was pregnant the first time I watched it, and I dreamed that my baby came out, and it was crawling. I don't know why it was crawling already, but it had it had like one of those little onesies on, but it had pins coming out of its head, and it was chasing me through the and it was chasing me through the Legend of Zelda maze, saying, "Mommy, once again." And it was saying, "Mommy, I'm hungry, and I didn't want to nurse the little fucker because it had pins coming out of its head, and it was a disturbing dream, and that's why I just have always hated Pinhead. It's so fucking creepy.
Thank you.
When was that?
I will never ever say yes to a drug. You have turned me off completely.
I was pregnant. I wasn't doing drugs.
You need to start doing like
did he say
monologues
we have
at
such
school.
sights to show you? So eager to play,
Jesus Christ.
so unwilling to admit it.
Oh. That's disturbing on so many levels.
But I mean, going back, watching it, like I can get over the bad special effects. That's not what got me. It's that there's no fucking story. Like when the Cenobites show up at the very beginning.
Love story.
But when the Cenobites show up at the very beginning, you're like, oh, okay, something's gonna happen. And then they don't fucking show up again until almost like the very end. And it's just like, by that time, I don't give a fuck. Like, I don't care about Pinhead and the fucking thing with the big ass fucking needle through its nose. Like, I don't care. They're not scary. And I don't understand, like, even looking back, I'm like, I don't understand how this could have been scary.
Well,
like,
the show was more about Frank, right? So he was kind of the supernatural bad guy throughout the whole show. The Cenobites were just the ones that were like coming
I thought
at
he
the
was
end
the
and take
house.
care of him.
What? I wasn't paying attention. I thought he was like the house spirit or something that she was trying to bring back to life.
You thought Frank was the house? Is that what you said?
no, he's the one that dies at the very beginning.
Can I point out a really big plot hole, please?
The
The
whole
movie
movie?
itself.
Well, okay, so Frank comes back because of a drop of blood because of a paper cut. So, like, why does he have to keep killing, like, a bajillion people to, like, get his, like, normal body back? If it was just, like, a little drop, like, did a lot.
Well, I mean, it wasn't a drop. It was a massive gash in his arm.
I mean, there wasn't that much blood.
So you mean why did they need
It
so
seemed
many
like he
Yeah,
ate
why not
like-
just
he ate
kill
like-
one
Because they were
person?
greedy fuckers.
and he ate like 6 people, and he never did get all his skin back.
Yeah.
So
It just is inconsistent.
But it was so
I
funny
thought
when the
it
guy
was
got the
kind of
gouge in his
both.
hand and he runs to his wife. Oh, like,
Hey,
motherfucker, wrap it up
There
yourself.
was way much more blood when he did it. There was like blood like pouring out, and
Yeah.
then he's like, "Help me!" And there's like hardly any blood on him.
Hey, Spider, you ever watch Dirty Harry? You ever watch some of Dirty Harry movies?
No, that's the Clint Eastwood, right?
So
Make My Day or some shit like that.
So the first Dirty Harry movie, the guy that played the dad in this movie was Scorpio in the first Dirty Harry movie, and he's the guy that Dirty Harry said, "Do you feel lucky, punk?"
Oh, was it?
Well, do you? Anyway, yeah. He played the bad guy in the Dirty Harry movie.
Okay.
Well, if you think about this movie seriously, it could be a movie. It could kind of be a love story because, like, she really, really wanted him back, and
Did you see when he was all gooey and he put his fucking hand?
He must have gave it to her really good.
But she was okay with it. She loved him for who he was. Now
I don't give a shit who you are. You're fucking gooey. You can keep your hands to yourselves. Fuck that. I'm watching. I'm like, why?
They do the reverse in the second movie. It's the reverse. She's the one that's coming back, and the other guy's bringing bodies to her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, because Kirsty's in like fucking all of them.
Well, she's in the
or Kirsty,
first two,
something with a K.
And yeah, Kirsty, yeah,
Kirsty.
And this was the first movie that Doug Bradley, who played Pinhead, was in. And they gave him an option to either be Pinhead or the guy that was hauling the mattress up the stairs. That was his option.
Oh, gee, I wonder, which one will I choose?
But he originally wanted to be the guy that was hauling the mattress up the stairs because he wanted them to at least see his face.
What I thought was really funny was I looked up on IMDb, I looked up the first one, and in the first one, he's the head Cenobite. If you look up fucking Hellraiser 2, he's Pinhead.
Yeah, well, Pinhead came about during the special effects process. That was the name they gave him while they were working on the film.
Okay.
That the special effects artist gave him. He was actually referenced as like Hell Priest or something like that.
Okay.
Or Head Cenobite or Lead Cenobite.
But yeah, there was absolutely nothing in the first one.
I don't think they really had names necessarily.
But like going based off of what I used to watch as a kid and watching the movie, I was like, there's absolutely nothing about this that would have even slightly even piqued my interest. I would have shut it off halfway through. And what's with the fucking dragon at the end? Like the fucking dragon that comes out of nowhere.
Are you talking about where the guy with the locust turned into the dragon at the end of it?
Yeah. Like
I can only assume that's just supposed to be like a demon that was like giving people the box, because it's never referenced in any of the other movies except for that one.
Are you fucking kidding me? They don't even build off of that?
They don't build off of that. There's not that guy with the crickets in his beard and all that. It's not referenced in any of the other movies.
I mean, the crickets in the beard I get, because I mean, I've got a fucking beard and shit gets in there, but
right,
you know, food for later. But yeah, it's just like he fucking just shows up out of nowhere, and now I'm a fucking dragon, and I'm gonna fly away with the box. Like, fuck off. That's how you end the movie.
Well, I guess presumably he was going to go fly it away and give it to somebody else to open up.
I don't know.
He was probably like the guy that gave it to Frank. He was probably that guy, and also at the end of the movie, it showed a different guy was getting the box again.
Yeah.
After the dragon flew away with it. So I guess that was supposed to be, he's going to find another victim.
Did anybody here who watched it actually enjoy the first one? Oh, Crow's fucking mad. Like, his eyebrows are still furrowing. Like, he's fucking. X's, did you watch it?
I watched nothing.
You watched it?
I watched the first 5 minutes of the newer one.
Oh yeah.
But I was at
You're
work
lucky.
and just couldn't do it.
You're fucking lucky. I wish I only saw the first 5 minutes of the second one.
Well, I had some
and I feel bad because I'm like really shitting on these movies, but I mean they were bad. They were so bad. I couldn't find a single redeeming quality in either of these two movies.
Well, I mean, Hellraiser, when you had to been there in the 80s when Hellraiser came on the scene. There wasn't a lot of movies like that, and it was very popular.
Like what though?
In my day.
How was it really different?
What do you mean?
There's lots of like it was. I find it like it was a mixture between like a slasher movie just because of all the blood, and them trying to do something scary because there's a mystical object that fucking makes hooks go into your skin from out of nowhere.
It was the I mean, it was different because I think there was actually a little bit more money put into it than a lot of the really, really bad slasher movies that came out in the.
And it was a supernatural villain. They came from like another dimension. It's very kind of like, I don't know, like H.P. Lovecraft, where this box was used to open up like a portal to another dimension, and these entities come out.
Well, that's when like the Necronomicon and everything was really
so it was
big.
Like that stuff was really big back in the 80s.
So in any of the later movies, does that box end up being referred to as Pandora's box?
No, I don't think.
Why the fuck? I had that in my mind for some reason. Yeah, I had that in my mind for some reason.
It's called the Lament configuration.
In the first one,
I believe, right? Isn't it called the Lament configuration?
That's what they called it in the sequel, because you have, or not the sequel, but the remake, because they have the different configurations. But in this one, it was just
the original name for it, as best I can recall, was the Lament configuration.
Oh, I don't know.
And
I gotta be honest with you, dude, I didn't look too far into these movies.
And in other movies, it doesn't change shape except for in Hellraiser 2, it did change into the Leviathan configuration.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, I kind of like to think of the sequel, I like to think of the 2022 version not really as a remake, but as a sequel to the other ones, because it's a totally different story. It's not really a remake of the first movie. It's a completely different story.
I got the chair.
So I have some trivia that was shared with me by King Nothing. Well, I'm not going to take credit for it. And I'm reading through my nose hole, so forgive me. The film was originally supposed to be called The Hellbound Heart, after the novella upon which it was based. The studio decided the title sounded too much like a romance and asked Clive Barker to change it. Barker offered Sadomasochists from Beyond the Grave, which was rejected for the overtly sexual content. He ultimately opened the floor to the production team to offer up their own suggestions, prompting a 60-year-old female crew member to offer up What a Woman Will Do for a Good Fuck.
See, that might have made it a little more interesting.
Well,
It's like, this has a catchy
there wasn't
title.
a lot that she wouldn't do with that gooey fella.
She was definitely after it, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And it's like, how many times did this guy really say "come to daddy"? Like,
That was
I was
so
just like,
disturbing.
like even like the
So
first
creepy.
time he said it, like there's the fucking skin on my, like the hair on my body was just like standing on end. I'm like, ah, motherfucker, don't do that. Like, this is just wrong. Yeah, I'm done with the first one. Do you have anything else to
Okay,
add for
let's
the
move
first
on to
one?
the second. No, I got nothing.
Anybody else have anything they would like to add in a positive note for the first one? Okay, let's shit on the second one.
The music was good.
They didn't even have the
first one
original
Ow,
music
fuck
from
my
it.
hand. I keep forgetting there's a fucking wall here.
Wow, that's
Sorry, what
Oh,
were
I
you
just
saying?
heard echo back.
Jesus Christ, that fucking hurts.
You good, bro?
No, that really,
Heard
really
myself.
fucking hurt.
It's horrible.
I actually might have bruised my knuckle. All right, dumpster fire number 2. Hellraiser remake.
5 minutes.
Oh wait, I'm
I
getting
thought
that
it
echo now
would
too.
never end.
I think it's you, Wink.
I seriously heard myself like 5 seconds later.
Nice.
Or maybe it's blue.
Is it me?
It may be me. I have the tablet right here. I'm streaming on Twitch.
Oh, that's probably what it is.
You might have been playing.
Yeah, I have
too loud.
headphones.
Oh yeah.
You're good, Ronnie. That laugh.
I know.
Yeah,
So the sequel or the remake, I guess.
the reimagining, I think, is how
the
it was
reimagining
labeled,
or sequel
of Clive
or
Barker's Hellraiser.
however, right? It was this wasn't a movie that was never released in the theaters. This was released directly to Hulu.
Yeah,
I guess to start off with, so that will tell you a little bit about the quality.
It was
Direct to DVD.
Direct to Hulu.
Hulu originals all suck.
Do they really? Me personally, I thought it was.
yes.
I thought it was okay.
I like the new
I would
Predator
say that
movie.
it's a poor remake and an okay sequel.
I didn't find anything redeeming about it.
You going to bed? Good night, bud.
It was
I always love this part.
Everybody says good night.
Good night,
Good night,
Devin.
Devin.
Kevin.
I have no idea how they know your name. I said I have no idea how they know your name. I've never said it out loud. Ever. I love you. Good night.
You didn't want to say because we're listening. The life of a 14-year-old.
What, buddy?
Oh, God.
Oh, fuck. I'm crying. Yeah, this one lasted about 2 hours too long for me.
How long was it?
I mean, it was like halfway through.
Fuck.
It was halfway through, and I was like, okay, we got to be like right near the end now. And I fucking looked, and I saw that only half the bar was red, and I was like, oh, shit.
I did the same thing. I was like, there's no fucking way that there's still like another half of this fucking movie to go. It was terrible.
I mean, kudos to them for including the Cenobites in more of the actual movie. But still, I mean, the only thing that would have maybe gotten to me when I was young with the original one was the fucking chitterer. The one with like the teeth. Yeah.
Yeah, that was awful.
Yeah. And then the
That
one
was
with,
terrible.
yeah. And then the one that they had in the new one. And it was so weird because they were all moving like they were just like fucking stiff and only had like 3 joints in their body to fucking move around. Like I didn't get the movement of them at all.
Full body latex will do that.
But they were, no, it wasn't latex in this one.
I didn't watch it.
Maybe because
I couldn't
they
get
were
more than
supposed
5
to
minutes into it.
Yeah, maybe because
No,
the
we were at the
body
same
was
time.
mutilated
Supposed to be like in
and
pain, too,
like it was
Dad.
limiting their movement.
Sorry, what?
They were supposed to be in continuous pain, though, too. Like their life was like, well, their death, whatever the fuck they were supposed to be in.
See,
continuous
them, I don't know if
torment.
it's so much like that. Like,
You're
I
talking
don't know if they're
Cenobites,
still
right?
in pain. Yeah, I don't know if the Cenobites are still in pain.
So yeah, well,
I thought
they're-
that was part
they're,
of it. Like,
their costumes are made out of their own flesh. So that could be part of it. So like the tendons and everything is all stretched out. And
the
so it's
only
only kind of
part
I
that
gotta
I
see the
just
costume
kind of
in
went at was when Pinhead took the needle out of its head and put it through the chick's throat. I was like, stop. I was sitting there.
It's
I was
like you
just
see it and you're like, I got like a scratch in my throat and I can't fucking get rid of it.
I did like a lot of the Cenobite designs in this one, and I like the puzzle box aspect of it, the way the puzzle boxes were designed, and some of the other aspects of the other dimension.
hold on,
they
give me a sec.
portrayed in it. But as far as the story kind of
What's
stuff,
up, bud?
I need a water bottle for tomorrow.
There's one on the island.
Okay. There's my big ones at school, and I'm gonna need it for after school.
Okay. I'm yeah, and I'll take care of the check later too.
But the main character was a dumbass.
Yeah.
What frog?
I
Hey,
just
Devin.
always wonder why there's such stupid people in these movies.
Goodbye,
Can I keep it?
motherfucker.
Let him have it.
So yeah, I do.
We'll be
always
right back
wonder-
after these messages.
Sorry. Fuck. Oh no, my chair. Yeah, sorry. Where were we? I sincerely apologize for that. I'm gonna
Why are there
give
such
him a thorough
stupid
beating
people
later.
in these movies? And how do they last 2 fucking hours? Because really, if they were that dumb, they would have been dead in the first 3 minutes.
So, like what you were saying about the different configurations of the boxes, I liked how they ended up. What I didn't like was how when you see it being manipulated the first time, you actually see him playing around the box, right? And then the first time she screws around with the puzzle box, you see her manipulating it. For every single one after that, it's like she just stuck her finger in the hole. I mean, why the fuck would you stick your finger in a hole that you don't know? Like, did anybody ever fucking stop to think about that? I'm not sticking my finger in a hole I don't know.
I've done that before.
And it seemed like the puzzle boxes were solving themselves every time it got blood on it.
Yeah,
Every time
and
there was
I didn't understand,
sacrifice,
like,
and it would solve itself.
you know. But I mean, I didn't understand that part of it. I was like, if you're gonna make them manipulate it for the show them manipulating the box. I want to see how they're playing around with it. If it's supposed to be this big intricate thing, show it happening. But it's like, no, somebody bled on it a little bit, and then it's David Starr all of a sudden. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah,
Well,
I think my favorite Cenobite scene was probably the one where they got the girl out of the van, and they had like the big hallway in the back of the van. I thought that was kind of cool.
I'm sorry, I just didn't like the movie.
I mean, I thought that the effects were good. It could have been a little bit brighter so that you could see more detail. But other than that, I just thought it was shit. I don't know what else to say about it.
It could be brighter.
And another thing I didn't like about it, another thing I really didn't like about it is I can buy the fact that, she was able to miss the blade the first time. But the fact that she almost knew exactly where it was going to come out for every single other configuration, get fucked. Like, there's no way she knew. Like, she would have gotten hit by that for at least 3 times.
I just know that I wanted to do something with her hair. And she had very nice lips. I didn't know why they felt the need to accentuate it
It was
them
so bad,
by
especially at
putting
the
lip
end.
gloss up over the top of her natural lip line because she had such full lips anyway. She didn't need that.
Like, she really looked like she made out with a
she
vacuum
looked
cleaner
like-
for half.
She really
at least
did.
half the movie.
She really did.
Yeah.
I mean, she looked like I don't know what she looked like, but it was really bizarre looking.
She
And
actually
that
reminded
bothered
me
me.
of the actor who
BSL.
played She-Hulk. I kept thinking it was her, but it wasn't.
No, but she has different bone structure. Her lips are different, but she did resemble her.
Yeah,
They
but
could
I
have
mean,
been
like, if you take
sisters
the
or
hair and you
something.
drape it over her face the way that it was, I mean, if you look quick, I kept thinking it was her. And I was like, there's no fucking way it's her.
See, they
She was
could
in
have been
She-Hulk. That was enough
sisters.
to destroy her career. She wouldn't do another thing.
Okay, I loved that show. Stop it.
It was good until the last episode.
Well, I don't really remember the last episode.
Ah!
I just remember that I liked it.
Actually, She-Hulk has a special place in King's heart because that was the first episode I think he showed up for. And we had to cancel because Faisal was sick. Was that what it was,
you
King?
didn't have like erotic fantasies about
I'm sorry, I was looking
She-Hulk?
at something else. What was that?
Motherfucker.
Did you have?
I said
did you-
She-Hulk has a special place in King's heart because that was around the
one
time
you
that he
dragged me to
started.
this, yeah.
Yeah.
King, did you have erotic fantasies about She-Hulk?
No, I don't do drugs like you.
Well, no, I was. Well, no, I probably was the first time. I had to say about Chewbacca. Never mind.
And she was decidedly less hairy than Chewbacca.
She's like, She-Hulk is green.
Oh, she was
therefore
pretty hot.
take
Yeah, I
the
would
green.
totally do She-Hulk. I would totally do She-Hulk.
Oh, fuck. Here's the rails.
I have too many tracks, really shitty conductor. I don't know what's going on.
Did anybody else watch the new one at all? More than 5 minutes? You did, Crow? What did you think?
Yes. I thought it seemed like they tried to put more of a story into it than the first one. The first one of the things I absolutely hate about it, there was no fucking story. There was nothing to explain how Frank, because one look at him, I have no idea how he got that stack of money to buy this box, how he come across it, or how he knew what it was going to. There was no fucking story whatsoever. It seemed like the reboot had some,
Jesus, tell me how you really
some
feel.
like small level of the story.
But there were more
that-
boobies in the first one because it was the 80s and there was so much gratuitous.
There were no boobies in the first one.
Where?
No.
Yeah, there were. Wasn't
No, there weren't.
No.
No,
found
not at
them.
all.
What was the fuck did I watch that had a bunch of boobies in it?
If you remember, let me
Oh,
know.
damn
But
it.
She watched some porn version of Hellraiser.
Dick Razor.
Now hold it. The scene where the guy was on the
Hey,
rack
King.
and they had the woman
King.
with the pinhead and the stilettos with the whips.
Never mind.
You don't remember that scene?
Stilettos with the whips.
The woman who had the
remember.
pinhead, but she was wearing like a corset and she had stilettos and a whip. The guy was in the rack. Was I watching the wrong version?
I really think she watched a porn version.
Yeah,
I don't remember seeing a
forward.
rack. And I'm not joking. Like, I'm not saying that to fuck with you. I don't remember a rack. What the fuck did you watch?
I may be saying this to fuck with you though.
Oh, okay.
Jesus.
I'm like, wait a fucking second.
The only
Well,
thing
he's
that made
not
me whole
here,
movie,
so I had
he's
to
like,
provide some drug-induced something.
he grabs her one boob and she's like, okay, I'll do anything for you.
Oh yeah, in the first one, yeah,
Yeah.
he cuts the strap of the was it her bra or her nightgown?
Nothing
Yeah,
came
that's
down
what it was
anyway.
Like I just thought it was funny. Like he takes out this fucking switchblade, she doesn't even flinch, and he cuts the thing off, and she's like, "Okay, you can stick your fingers in my mouth again." It's like, what the fuck, man?
But one question I had
Come to
at
daddy.
the end of the second one, did that guy turn into a Cenobite? Is that what was going on?
I'm
to him?
guessing.
Yeah.
So
on the
sorry,
second one?
Sorry to ask, guys, but
Yeah,
what's a,
yeah. At the
what's
end
a
of it,
Cenobite? What's a Cenobite?
it's a.
So the
it's
Cenobite
a-
is the interdimensional explorers who have been like to the edge of pain and back again.
And pleasure. Pain and
Yeah,
pleasure.
yeah, pain and pleasure, but they don't offer any pleasure.
Okay.
Apparently the book is way better explaining everything.
I heard it's not.
Really?
It's really not. Yeah.
Yeah, I heard it's not.
Well, good. I'm not going to go and get the audiobook then.
Yeah, like I have a friend who watched the movie and then they read the book and they're like, "Yeah, I'm good. I don't need to continue with Hellraiser."
Okay, so I just had to look this up. And there are several sex scenes in this movie which are all vivid and some nudity. A breast is shown only for a second or so. A woman's behind is seen, and a fully naked man gets up, yet strangely you don't see his groin or behind.
You talking
So
about the
I don't
new
know
one?
what I was thinking. Maybe it was in my imagination. I was just horny that day. I don't fucking know.
Are you talking about the new one or the old one?
The old one.
I don't remember none of that.
I don't remember any of that at all. I remember the sex
I
scene,
do.
but I don't remember any nudity whatsoever.
I do. Or like I say, I was just horny. I don't fucking know.
She was slipping between this movie and a porn, just like, okay, I need to take a break.
I might have been.
Okay, we can watch it again.
Back and forth a little bit between screens.
Are you sure it was a movie?
Part 3 had a pretty good
watching,
sex
or-
scene in it.
She was
Part 3?
doing all this.
I don't
with
think
the
I'm
movie
getting to
playing.
part 2, dude.
Pinhead asked the dude, he said, "Did you enjoy the girl?" "So did I."
Were we watching? You watched the same one that I did.
Oh, that's part 3.
Spider's just like, what the fuck just happened?
What's that?
I don't know. I'm curious to know what's going on out there.
Jesus.
Well, they broke X's.
Damn.
I can hear from here.
Nothing. You okay?
I love Blue's like, you okay? It's like, I only care enough to ask. I don't care about the answer. You okay?
Hey, just gonna throw it out there. Did you guys know that there's group chat now?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's
saw
so
that
ridiculous.
when
Who
we-
the hell uses that?
when I first
Anyway,
came
sorry,
in.
continue.
Everyone.
Oh, I guess Rodney and X's are having a private conversation. She ran.
Oh no! Apparently, Rodney's been going nuts in here.
Oh, I know. He put something saying he loves
James
Crow's new
for
face.
Sure does drugs. Yeah,
I didn't know this was
porn
happening.
with cheese.
With cheese. Porn.
Yeah, I know they put a lot more sex scenes in this one, but again, like with most movies, I just felt like it was completely useless.
Well, not.
The movie
never
was
mind.
useless.
Well, okay. Yeah.
Who picked these movies? Just saying.
Oh.
Do not point to me. I didn't pick any of that shit. I've been wanting to watch Lost Boys, so
Oh, Lost
Good
Boys.
movie.
Well, Lost Boys, I might have to do, or maybe we can do Lost Boys for Halloween. Oh, by the way, Halloween night this year is on a Tuesday. So we might not do Binge Nation because I'm pretty sure people might be out trick-or-treating or having parties and stuff. But somebody brought up a really cool idea to me and said maybe we do a watch party instead of an episode of Binge Nation that night. So maybe we can do Lost Boys that night because I have.
No, we need a scary movie. Come
But
on.
there are no scary movies.
Yeah, there are.
Like what? Name one fucking movie that's scary.
What's that zombie movie in that apartment building quarantine movie? What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
28
Rec.
Days Later is good.
Yes.
Sorry, was it?
talking about Rec, or you
28
talking
days
about,
Thank
later.
you. There you go.
I did not find that scary at all.
Is it Rec or
I
is it?
didn't
Yes, it's Rec.
either.
It is Rec. Yes, it is Rec. Yeah.
I didn't find that scary.
No?
Zombie
Maybe
movies
watch
aren't
Rent.
scary.
Maybe.
The new
Okay.
Saw
Shit.
movie.
I was
So
laughing at The
scary.
Exorcist when I was 5. So
So it's not scary.
My son used to do that. He used to watch horror movies and laugh and laugh.
Honestly,
new
the
Nun
last
too.
great horror flick would have been Exorcist. When that bitch goes down those stairs on the spider walk, fuck that.
They have a new
I
one,
have
don't they?
a funny story about that. If you guys will indulge me, I mean it's my show. I will fucking do it anyway. So the remake where they added that scene was when I went to go see that in the theater. It was it wasn't in the original one.
Oh, you mean the
They re-released it. Yeah, they re-released it in like 99 or 2000. So I watched this the first time I was ever stoned, and I was stoned by accident. I wasn't stoned on purpose. I was stoned by accident.
Well, like that time I did meth by accident.
No, you did that on purpose.
Somebody keeps bringing
No,
it
you
up.
did that on purpose.
What kind of asshole would do that?
I had broken my wrist the night before, and I spent the night in the hospital, and they didn't fix me. So I just spent the whole next day taking pain meds, and I worked for a pharmacy at the time, and I went to go see the pharmacist before going back to the hospital. And I was like, just fucking give me anything. I don't care. So by the time I got to the hospital, they gave me another pill, and then they were able to move my wrist around to set it. And then when I got back to go pick up my girlfriend to go to the movie, I started getting some pain again. And I was like, okay, give me something, give me whatever, like whatever the fuck is in your purse right now, just give it to me, please. I'm so tired of feeling pain.
LSD?
As soon as the fucking movie starts going, my fucking head is going like this. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? And I didn't know what it was. I didn't know I was stoned. So that scene where she comes running down the stairs upside down and backwards, I saw it in like slow motion. And I was all the way in the back row. So I saw this wave of people from the front to the back just jump back in their seats. And I was like, that was really cool. And then I go to my girlfriend and I'm like, that was pretty fucking cool, eh? She's like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I said, I don't know, but I'm loving this movie again. Yeah, and that's the story of the first time I got high.
So what about when she took the crucifix and was going, fuck me, fuck me?
Oh, that I'd seen before.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. That was.
I didn't under. I will. So I will say, when I was 5 and watching it, I didn't get it.
Well, yeah.
But when her head was spinning around,
nobody thought that was hot at any point, right? Nobody thought that was hot. No, right?
I mean, a little bit.
Right?
I mean, if you'll admit to it, I'll admit to it.
Okay, a little bit.
A little bit.
But the scenes in that movie were just like when the flashes of the faces and the shadows and shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
But like when her head spun around,
turning it off. Oh,
yeah,
fuck that. It's
when her head
just-
spun around the first time, I'm rolling on the floor laughing, and my parents are like, "What the fuck is wrong with this one?"
Do you tell your psychiatrist this stuff?
I don't have one. I mean, I live in Canada. We don't get shit like that. Do you think our healthcare system is awesome? I'm sorry, it's fucked.
But it's free.
Yeah, it's you get what you pay for, I guess. Oh shit, my headset's off. I have to plug it in.
Yeah, mine's already. Let me just tell you about the new Quest. I'm already at 61%, and I was at 100 when I came into here.
Oh damn,
It's fucking power.
That's 40%, and all I've done is stood here.
Well, you've also
Are you
been
recording
in a
too?
group
No.
chat too.
I never record.
I'll find the hole eventually. Okay, there it is.
Oh, now
That's
you're
what
talking.
you
Now you
said.
say it.
So I said I always find it. All right. I mean, the part at the end was maybe the coolest part, where they show all this fucking flesh tearing and turning him into another Cenobite. I thought that was kind of cool, but other than that, I mean, they did the traditional like sexualization of like the bad guys, like the one chick. The way she was flayed at the neck, it looked like a big mess of fucking vagina right under her chin.
Deep throat. That's the name of that character.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Is it really?
That's a Cenobite with the neck thing. Yeah. Her, in the original one, she was Deep Throat. I assume in the remake, they all had names. Pinhead.
No, he was head Cenobite in the original. Remember?
Well, he was supposed to be Priest, but they didn't call him Pinhead. The girl with the cut was Deep Throat. Blubber or Blabber or something like that was the fat one.
Yeah, Blubber, I think. And then there was the Chitterer,
Yeah.
which, I mean, there was no guessing which one that one was.
And I can't tell if Dark is talking or purposely muted.
Oh, shit.
I'm having connectivity issues.
Oh, okay.
It was,
I honestly thought he was going to say, I've been trying to
Butterball,
fucking
that's
talk.
what
Oh,
it
yeah,
was,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what it was. I thought it was going to be like, I've been trying to fucking talk to you for 5 minutes.
Why is everyone ignoring me?
Yeah. So, I mean, I'm done talking about Hellraiser. I did not enjoy these at all. I'm glad I didn't watch it when I was younger.
All right.
I know I sound like a dick saying it, but I really just did not enjoy them. And I can't even put my finger specifically on what it was. I just, like Crow said, there was no story to the first one at all. You know, you would have figured that they would delve into the lore of the Cenobites or whatever. It's just, no, he just repeated what he fucking said twice.
Well, I think that, the whole thing about when there's like some kind of a creature or something that needs to be fed and all that hadn't been, you mentioned Little Shop of Horrors, but, other than that, hadn't been done a whole lot before then.
Well, every
Which
time
has
she let a
been done
guy
a
into
whole
the
lot
house, I'm
after
like,
that.
feed me, Seymour, feed me.
Right? Yeah.
Like, fuck.
There's been a lot of movies after Hellraiser that's kind of copied that formula of the guy that needs to become whole by consuming other people or whatever. So at the time, it was kind of a novel idea.
And I guess another thing I found kind
is.
of cool in the newer one was the punishment of the main guy once he got to the final configuration. Because in the second one, they actually try to explain the lore of the box a little bit more. And in the second one, there's 6 configurations to the box. And once you get to the final configuration, you get an audience with God, but it's not really fucking God. And so they play it off as if he's dead. And then midway through the movie, he shows up and he's got this fucking thing through his chest and these little wheels and strings that are going through. And you find out later that it's his fucking nerves. And as soon as as soon as the pain starts to subside, the fucking gizmo in his body kicks up and starts moving them the other direction. And he's been living with that for 6 fucking years. Like, can you imagine 6 years of just constant torture and pain?
I just didn't really understand why he didn't. I mean, his arms and stuff still worked. Well, why didn't he just put a fucking bullet through his head?
Maybe they made it so he couldn't die. I mean, if he's got the fucking thing going through his chest and his spine,
I
It
think
would have been
that
worth
the
a shot, literally.
I think that was the thing.
he
was
might have
couldn't
done it,
die
but they didn't explain it.
as well.
Yeah.
See, that
They didn't
kind of
really
stuff-
explicitly say that he couldn't die, but it was implied in the conversation that he couldn't die.
Yeah. But yeah, like I said, what happened to him at the end where you see them actually tearing the flesh and the skin separating from his hands.
That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Leviathan was in the second movie as well. The
Leviathan
that
configuration?
The
Yeah, you were saying,
Leviathan
yeah.
God was in the second
okay.
movie. Like
Okay.
that God thing that came down.
Okay.
And that big maze that was around the building, that was in the second movie
Okay.
as well.
Ouch.
I'll take your word for it. I'll never fact check it, like ever.
There's only like 11 more movies.
What are you guys watching next? Do you know?
So next week we're gonna do a witch theme. So we're gonna do The Craft, the original one,
Oh, that's the
hell
best.
and Practical Magic, which is one of my all-time favorite witch
shit.
movies. What?
I just
Well,
watched
now I
that
gotta tell my wife
recently.
that, and I'm gonna watch it with her.
Okay.
You think I
Yay.
wanna watch
So
that by
what's really
myself?
funny is the guy who supposedly dies at the very beginning of the new Hellraiser is actually the bad guy in Practical Magic.
I didn't watch it that far to know who that was.
I just watched Practical Magic recently.
Oh, cool.
I think I
That's
fell asleep
Sandra
when I
Bullock,
was
right?
watching it, though.
Yeah, Sandra Bullock, Nicole Kidman.
Antonio Banderas.
No,
That's not
What?
Antonio Banderas, the
No.
bad guy.
no.
All right, nose whole
Who the
time.
fuck is that?
It's not Antonio Banderas.
Who the fuck is it?
I don't know. I'm going through my nose hole too. Give me a second.
Hey, has anyone seen Knock at the Cabin?
Can't-
That's like a newer movie. That's kind of like,
Is it
isn't
good?
that like a mystery horror kind of thing?
I don't know. Is it a scary one
What
that
was
we
it?
can watch on
Was it the
Halloween?
M. Night Shyamalan one?
Yes.
Son.
Damien.
Yes, dark.
That movie is complete horseshit.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Coming from the one who suggested the movie with the 3-bladed sword.
So it's
That movie rocks.
probably
Come
an award winner.
That movie actually
So-
did have titties in it.
So I can't pronounce the name of the bad guy in Practical Magic. I'm definitely not going to try and pronounce that. His first name is Goran, and his last name is Visnjic.
Vision
Yeah, I'm not fucking trying to pronounce that motherfucker.
I'm gonna look.
Jimmy Angelov.
Yeah, that's his
Nothing
name in the
like
in the
Antonio
movie.
Banderas.
Yeah, that's his name in the movie. Is
Oh,
Jimmy Angelov.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, his real name I can't
Why
pronounce
did
for
I
shit.
think that was
Maybe the more
Antonio
high you
Banderas?
are, the
I
more he
never
looks like
paid
Antonio
much
Banderas.
Yeah,
attention.
maybe if you're drunk, he looks like Javier Bardem, and if you're stoned, he looks like Antonio
Well, maybe.
Banderas.
Okay, every time I've watched that movie, there's either been a lot of marijuana or a lot of tequila involved. So
Next week, she'll be at the local high school to tell you why not.
how not to live your life.
Do you want a baby with pins in its head coming out of you?
Do you want to fuck a Sasquatch?
Yes, I do. Oh, you were asking me. I'm sorry. I'm looking up the cast of Practical Magic.
Yeah, so next week we've got the craft and practical magic. We'll get together as a group and I guess try to decide what we can do Halloween night for the watch party. I think we have one more week between next week and Halloween to do some movies, so we'll pick something else then as well.
Blue, can you do watch parties easier in VR chat
Yeah,
than you do in big screen?
1000%.
I mean,
Yeah, but then I have to go into VR chat.
oh, you can learn how. If I can do it, you can do it.
I didn't say I couldn't.
But can you cast a movie in VR chat?
1000%.
Yeah,
you can
it's
cast
way more
any
comfortable.
movie ever.
There's more scenes, right?
What do you?
Yep.
You need to
LS
show me how
Media
to do that.
Movies and Chill. I have a whole tutorial on it on the Discord.
Blue
Do you?
is
Okay, cool.
Blue is our VR chat expert, and
Nice.
was able to help me to figure out how to use it enough that I can navigate my way around.
While she
So
was
if
high.
I can do it while I was high,
Yeah, I'm down with
Leave
that.
her
if
alone.
I can do it, you can do it.
Am I wrong?
No, you're not. But
King, I'm high all the time and I can still do everything.
Dang.
believe me, I do life better high than I do not high.
Fucking when you were definitely my mom.
Says
Oh my
the
god.
pinhead children.
Yay.
So on that note, I want to thank everybody for coming to the show today.
October.
To those watching at home, I want to say hi to my buddy Bob. Bob's not feeling well today and got a little bit of bad news, but we're fucking. I've got my fingers crossed. Make sure everything's okay with Bob. And thank you everybody else who's watching. And we will see you guys next week. Thank you very much.
Oh, I missed it.
Yeah, you definitely did.
Hi, B. Good to see you.
Hi.
Thank you
Better
for coming.
late than never.
Hellraiser,
I
I've
love-
lots to
I love-
say. I've lots to say.
I love how he acted all fucking disappointed too. Like, oh, I missed it.
What's going
Oh,
on this
shit.
week?
Why the fucking
Oh, I
week's
forgot
ruined,
what's
dude.
going on this week. Rodney, come do your plugs.
Oh man, I'm not in the mood. Don't come.
Tomorrow we have a sketch match. But bro, you gotta get on stage. It doesn't show that far.
I love how his eyes are even fucking closed. He's like, I don't give a fuck
I know.
about anything.
Yes,
Oh,
he's
no.
sitting here for one reason.
You guys don't
Okay, so
know
tomorrow
is
we
that
have
What's
sketch
that?
lab that's
Face
going
tracking,
on
right?
at 7:30.
The bird?
I believe.
No, I'm actually on
And
the Quest 3 right now, so
Why
I'm
not?
testing it out.
We're going to be having the Gorilla Variety Show. Come join us on Thursday as we have Comedy Night in the Metaverse. That starts at 8:30
You opened
Eastern
your
Time.
eyes.
And join us again on Friday
You've been
for
creeping me out
something
ever
called
since I got in here.
Joshua Budman. That is going to be at 8 o'clock.
You have no idea what
Coming up.
fucking X's did to me earlier. I have it on film. I got the whole thing I was recording. I'm gonna expose you. I'm gonna show everybody what you did to me.
What'd you do, X's?
What did she do?
I'm watching it right now. I'm gonna put it on the Discord, dude. Dude, freaky.
I wanted you when your eyes were closed, but damn it.
I was looking down. My eyes weren't closed.
They were closed on camera. Oh, that was so funny.
Hey, B, glad you can make it, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Glad I could contribute. All right.
He's gonna say "He" with his eyes
Here's to
closed.
contributing.
Hey.
It's a little interesting right now.
Is yours glitching like really bad? Like you can see the
Yes.
background? Yeah, it's
Yes.
so annoying. Like I can
There's,
see the
like,
green screen in the
fucking
back.
blue
and-
flames,
yeah.
frames everywhere.
Yeah, it's
Even when I'm
annoying.
standing completely still, I can see shit.
Yeah.
Psych.
Do you guys
So-
see the pictures in here or no? Are the pictures still up on the wall?
I never see the pictures
Yeah.
again.
I never saw them.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
No,
I've
they're
never
not.
seen them.
Oh, they're not
What
there
do you
anymore
mean you
for
never see the
anyone?
pictures?
I've only seen them a couple times, but usually I come in here, I don't see shit.
Oh, yeah.
Does
See, I
he
don't
see
see
them?
nothing right now.
Yeah,
I see them.
I just
don't.
see 6 maroon rectangles.
This is a picture of me with my
colorblind.
tits out.
Yeah.
I am very thoroughly impressed with the pass
Him
through.
over here.
Though.
I like it. Did you play the what game is it called? The Encounter hold on.
No,
Oh my God.
I literally just set the headset up.
Oh,
This is
First
the
Encounters.
first thing this is the
You
first thing
have
I'm
to
doing
do
on my
it.
headset.
Okay, First Encounters, you have to do it. It's so
I'm gonna
freaking
have to
cool.
do it another time because I just hopped
Aw.
on just to catch the last bit of this. I was at a friend's
Damn it.
place.
I
Sick,
did
at
it
least
and then
it's
my
working.
headset died.
I just
Huh?
learned how the
At
Quest
least it
3.
works. Still,
At least
makes
it
it
works.
go
It's
cross-eyed
it's a
permanently.
little glitchy, specifically in this world.
Yeah, it's so bad. But
Right.
at least I know it's not just me. Like I'm
No,
glad
no,
that's
it's not just
my
you.
headset.
This room's actually not terrible. Oh, never mind. As soon as I
Yeah.
said that, I started
Yeah.
seeing it.
I know. Yeah, it's so bad.
I just read this
Well,
article
you know, it's
about the
hilarious.
Quest 3.
my pro's working just fine, so fuck y'all.
Well,
Except your sound. What article did you read, B?
My sound is
heard that,
perfectly fine.
I read this article about Quest 3 makes you permanently cross-eyed and causes brain damage.
I'm already
Okay.
there.
I just
so.
read
Yeah.
the article.
all right. That's fine, baby.
Permanently brain
I
damage.
It's your brain.
Brain damage. I already have enough of it.
How are
Everyone
you
else
getting
is
all
on
these new
drugs,
emojis? I don't have a bomb emoji. What the hell's that?
Oh, they reset my fucking emojis.
Yeah, I know. I had to redo mine too. Here, this one's for you, Rodney. Give you my heart. You don't even have to like that.
There we go.
Oh, I can't stand those ringing sounds.
The controllers are really nice though.
Oh my God, I love them. I know.
I like that they don't have the fucking.
rings.
There's no rings.
Yeah, I know. Except
Yo,
my
so how
thumbs
come-
hardly reach because I have little finger. I have short.
How come you guys have so many more emojis than me? Is this
Because we actually
you have
do
to earn
things-
them.
We do more things outside of the unknown theater.
Theater.
The unknown theater,
Theater.
doesn't give
So-
rewards.
How do you get rewards?
Crevasse.
So
Like going to different
like,
worlds.
If you hit your menu,
Meta
your
back
left
worlds.
button next to the worlds icon at the bottom, there's the little
The banner with the star.
You hit that, and then you have to do quests and all those worlds on the left, and then you get rewards.
Seriously?
I love how they have the soapstone.
I know.
Oh.
You got to chase a chicken in the soapstone.
Oh my god, that makes
God.
that's perfect for that bullshit.
Collect 25 chuckle nuggets to get
Oh, I'll give you
a
a
laughing
chuckle
emoji.
It takes
Here's your
forever.
Chuckle nugget right here.
Crow and I did the spy school, spy school forever. That was fun.
Yeah, it
What was
was.
a spy school?
Wasn't it spy school? Yeah,
Spice Girl?
spy school.
Oh, spy school.
It's
Yeah.
an obstacle course.
I like Spice
Yeah.
Girl better.
I liked a couple of them.
That's how you guys got ribs and shit, huh?
Well, yeah, the ribs was this guy right here. What was that called?
It's your world, isn't it?
Super Rumble.
Super Rumble.
Yeah, Super. I'm Action Island.
All right. Well, I did just stop in to check out my headset and see if I could catch the last bit of the show, but it was already fucking over.
You missed it all. Did you watch either of those movies?
It was not exciting. So
No, I didn't.
Oh my
Thank
god,
you.
we all loved them. You gotta go and watch
Spider
them.
didn't like the movie.
So how much better are the graphics, guys?
Right
They can't
now?
tell they're seeing through walls.
Yeah, I
Oh, they're that good. That's how good
The
the
graphics are
You
so good you
fucking-
can see through walls.
Yeah, X-ray
Yeah,
vision.
definitely.
It's amazing. It's so HD.
I will say
you
Like,
can see
when I-
the only thing
ahead.
that surprised me so far is my pass through. The
Okay.
pass through is fucking crystal clear and in color.
What's
it's-
this?
Through.
Pass
Like
through
you
is
can
where you
see
can
your room.
see your physical world with the headset on.
You can even hold your phone up and read your phone.
Yeah.
Through your headset.
That's fucking amazing.
I was texting and setting up my phone with my headset on. So, but yeah, I do have to go to bed, unfortunately.
Oh shit!
So.
I hit my blinds.
Oh shit!
Ah! Did it for a second. Ah!
All right. See you later. Bye.
No.
Take care.
Oh, there we go. That's my camera. Okay, the graphics are a little bit better.
I'm trying to keep my mouth open, but it's not working.
Not a whole lot better, but
Smacking.
enough.
What are you trying to do, Ronnie?
Well,
Please smack
they
him
probably
over
aren't going to be any better in here because it was made like a certain
bad
way.
here.
You're going to have an app made
Blackface.
specifically for you.
Yeah, I got hella blackface in this bitch.
You gotta stand by the light, like stand where belligerent is.
Rodney, did I tell you that I lost like 9 followers doing that?
What?
Yeah, being in blackface. I lost 9 followers.
Being in blackface.
What is
Being
it?
in mesmerized.
What do they call it? What do they call it when a black guy paints himself white? What is that called? Is that whiteface?
Next is what is this you posted in the welcome channel?
The welcome channel.
I can't see what the fuck that is.
That's something I'm gonna have to get used
Something
to.
bobbing up and down.
If I wanted to free one of my hands, I used to just hook my controller on my
Right.
paint.
I know.
But now
Yeah.
I can't do that anymore.
Yeah.
I have to actually
Yeah.
put my fucking controller down
I
to free
know.
my hand.
Yeah, that's what I like about those rings.
I put like the string. If you put the actual like strap on your wrist, then you're.
I end up playing with them if they're around my wrist. I can't fucking stand them. I cannot stand them. I will only put them around my wrist if I'm doing a physical activity with the headset on. If I am just hanging out with people, that's not a physical activity. I'm not doing shit.
What did you do with
Get
your
the
other headset?
knuckle, like wrist thing.
I gave it to a comedian.
The what?
Just kidding. I still
There's
have it.
like
back
it's
up.
shaped like around the knuckle. You can just
Yeah,
put that
or
on,
for
like,
my
the
son.
side of
Maybe
your
my son
hand
can
while
play
you're, like,
games with me
texting
now.
Or use your phone or whatever.
Like-
Oh, that's really nice. Yeah.
Like around here?
It was his in the
Yeah.
first place.
Oh shit, that would be cool.
That's so funny.
Yeah, they're on Amazon. You can get them right
Give
now
it
for
back to him.
$7, I think.
Oh,
Like,
fuck.
2 years later, have it
Yeah.
back.
I'll have to check that out
Don't
then.
look at me plugging my job.
Terrible. Fucking
Horrible.
narc. You're in here just to fucking drop Amazon like propaganda.
Yo, just so you know, all the like head straps for the Pro or the Quest 3, they're all on sale right now.
Oh Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
They already have
All right, guys,
head
have a
straps
good
for
one.
the Quest 3.
Night,
Yeah.
night, dude. You did a good show. I loved it. Yep.
You guys miss every single
Motherfucker,
time.
what the hell? I get
white
everybody.
guided it up.
He's scared. He's scared to
Can't
do
turn
it.
now.
He's scared you're gonna slap him. You gotta sneak up on people and just be like,
They got rid of the rapid clap. I fucking hate this.
"You like my gift today?"
Oh my god!
Shit.
How the fuck did you find that?
I've been wanting to use
All
it forever, and I just remembered today. I was like, "Oh, this is the perfect opportunity."
So funny.
I'm going.
Oh yeah, 500
I'm out.
Discord members, guys! Yay!
Yeah, I see that.
See ya.
Until someone leaves.
Reds.
Yay.
Yay! All right.
Goodbye.
Bye, Damien.
Bye.
Did B really come and go that quickly? Gosh.
Yeah.
Man, this flashingness is like so obnoxious.
All right, guys, go.
Good night.
Looks like there's lightning outside. Ugh, it's
All
so
right, I'm going to leave you two alone.
Leave us
Virgo
two.
as well.
Us two. Oh, me and Kim. I was like,
Yeah.
who's here? Everyone just
All right.
leaves.
All right.
Jeez, did Spider say goodbye?
Yeah,
he
Spider
did.
said goodbye.
Oh, did he? Where the hell was I? All right, well, I
don't
guess
know.
I'm leaving too.
Yeah, I got to do something about my. I just cleared off all my videos.